going on, y'all? So I am outside of my studio today to kind of do this shaving video for you guys. So I'm going to be actually talking about two different razors here and why it's kind of important for me to use both. So for me, I am going to be using the Philips Norelco i9000 Prestige Ultra. I absolutely love this razor. It's probably the best out there right now. It is so good for sensitive skin, plus also my hair type, because I grow in all these different ranges. Now, I have been hearing some people kind of struggling with the neck area, and I think that's something that's very common with any electric razor on the market. They just struggle, and if you have hair like me, that are longer on the hair and just grow in different directions, we are gonna struggle with that. That's just something that happens. Electric razors will always perform poor on those areas, right? So this is what I actually just did a buffer on my face, so it is a little sticky right now, so it's not gliding like it should. There we go, it's starting to. But, so what I do for my face, and this is, you can use any other, kind of razor. You don't have to use the ones I use, but I use a rotary because my hair type is not a straight pattern, so it does grow in a bunch of different directions. But I will throw in a foil and a trimmer as well. And that is what actually helps me with some of my neck hair. And I'll show you here, guys, in a second. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. Yeah, I just used some foaming wash. So my face is like a little bit, everything is kind of like dragging a little bit when it's not. Or if I'm using some kind of foam cream while I'm doing it, it glides really easily. But that's just, how it is for this. All right, so overall, I'm already noticing a really good shave. Philips Norelco always does a fantastic job. But so right now I am using kind of a cheaper option right here. This is the Wellclux razor. And so some of these longer hairs you might see down in this area, what I'll do is this side has like a trimmer. And instead of trying to like really mess my skin up with like a Philips or, a Bronze Series 9 Pro, like a foil razor and stuff like that, I'll take this little trimmer here and just gently go over this area. And I even caught myself a little bit, but that's kind of the name of the game when you're not using some kind of wet shave or something like that for dry shave. And then afterwards, after you take out those longer ones, I will use a foil, the foil side, to clean up the little stubble. And I will use the foil also on underneath this area. I know it's not as bad with Philips Norelco because the Philips, you can move in a circular motion to get underneath this area. But when you're going with like Panasonic Arc 5s, Bronze Series 9 Pro, sometimes they are just a little too big and bulky to comfortably get this. I just like to use this, or I have another one in here. I don't think it's in here right now, but I have one that's like a singular. So this one is actually stacked, so you can see that. And that's why I use this stacked one for those loose hairs, because it has like a built-in trimmer, and then I'll use the foil to just clean it up, right? But yeah, if you're just trying to find a solution for those neck hairs, I do like this for that. That or you can use like the one blade from Philips. Also, any kind of trimmer you really can get away with, but I don't find there's certain ones out there that will have attachments with it. Like say on the Philips 7000, some of the Bronze series, they have the pop-up trimmer in the back, same with the Panasonic. I don't find those to be as effective for those neck hairs. And I feel like they just don't do a very good job. This one I think does a little bit better job with those hairs. You just got to be a little bit more careful with these because they are a little bit stronger. And like I showed you, I did catch myself a little bit, and that's probably just because I didn't pre-treat my face with any lubrication or anything like that. And I had just did like a face scrub with foaming, so that's on me. But I did want to show you guys kind of how I use in tandem kind of rotary and these foil razors with the trimmer as well. to get like an all-around really smooth close shave in a very limited amount of time. I know it's videos on about 5 minutes, but a lot of it was kind of showing and, you know, talking and stuff like that. If I'm actually focusing, I can get a very clean shave with these tools, like, and not miss anything in about 3, max 5 minutes if I'm going over a thing with a fine comb. But yeah, 3 minutes, full total shave. But yeah, that's how I do this, and that's for my shaving pattern. Now, if you do have straight pattern hair, you could probably get away with just using a foil razor like the Bronze Series 9 Pro Plus or the Panasonic Arc 5, 3. Any of those are really good options. But honestly, if you are someone that maybe doesn't shave every day, or they have weird hair that grows out, especially on the neck, for me, then the Philips is going to be the route you want to take with the rotary. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, take care.